know, why?
Why?
And so we had America's Research Group go in, and we said America's Research Group, headed by Britt Beamer, very respected researchers, and you see him often on CNN and Fox News and so on too, but we said, go and find these 2/3. I made about 20,000 phone calls to identify people, and we said, make sure they went to a conservative evangelical church, what they would call.
Yes.
We wanted to bias the results.
Yes.
In other words, these results, the general results will be worse. These are the best they could be.
Oh, man.
Find those 2/3 that left the church and find out why. And so they went in and did that. And you know, we found out that they were doubting the Bible at a young age, 40% by the end of middle school, another 45% by the end of high school, and that those doubts led to unbelief. We found out that one of the biggest reasons they left the church was hypocrisy. And when he asked them specifically what you mean by hypocrisy, basically it comes down to going to church and being told the Bible's true, and then being told, but you don't have to believe this bit. And the issues of evolution of millions of years really came into that in a big way. And what we found too was that churches are not teaching apologetics. Churches teach Bible stories.
That's true.
And the word story means fairy tale.
Yes.
And you know who is teaching apologetics? The schools.
Right.
And the TV, because they're teaching, here's the evidence the Bible's not true. Here's the evidence there never was a global flood. Here's the evidence that you're just an animal and that evolution's true. What do we do in our churches? Trust in Jesus, let's have a story. And what we're not doing is preparing generations to be able to defend the Christian faith. Because, you know, as I've traveled around for 35 years in this ministry all over the world, I get asked the same basic questions. How do you know there's a God? Where did God come from?
Right.
How did Noah get the animals on the ark? Where did Cain get his wife? What about the races of people? What do you do with carbon dating? What about dinosaurs? We don't, the churches are just saying, well, don't worry about it. Let's have a story.
That's right.
And yet the world has indoctrinated them in this way. Here's the evidence that convinces us that the Bible is not true.
So they're more concerned. Just get them saved. Just get them saved, and then don't worry about anything else. Don't really answer the hard questions.
And what they don't understand is generations of these kids no longer believe the book from which the message of the gospel comes. So why will they listen to the message of the gospel?
So the Savior really was originally the Creator, and if you want to understand the Savior,
Eric, here's the issue. It is an authority issue, and we've lost biblical authority. That's the issue.